with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. Taliaferro. Please make sure you're following your boy on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. So yeah, I cannot believe that Snoop Dogg and Tekashi 6ix9ine are going down this road. Both of them, right? Snoop Dogg, you a OG. What is he, damn near 50? Snoop Dogg's a legend. I'd argue that Snoop Dogg is the most popular rapper of all time. I cannot believe he's online beefing with a guy that he looks at as a rat and informant, a 20-year-old, 21-year-old kid. I cannot believe Snoop Dogg is online beefing with this clown. And I'm going to be honest with you. I cannot believe Tekashi 6ix9ine has come home from prison and doubled down. His new brand is, I want to prove that snitching isn't that bad. You would have did the same thing if you was in my shoes. I cannot believe both of these guys are doing this online right now. So yes, Snoop Dogg and Tekashi 6ix9ine are online beefing. And it is getting personal. It is getting serious. There have been some memes made. It is going down on Instagram between 6ix9ine and Tekashi and Snoop Dogg, excuse me. So for those who don't know, Snoop Dogg has been one of the more vocal rappers since Tekashi went down for being an informant and agreeing to work with the feds. He wants Tekashi up out of here. And you know, Tekashi, he will respond to you if he believes you're popular enough. Obviously, there are a lot of rappers coming on this situation, and he's not gonna respond to everybody. But if he thinks you're popular enough, he will give you the time of day. And it looks like it was time for Snoop Dogg to have his moment with Tekashi as they went back and forth online. So it all started when Tekashi dropped a poll, Flatfoot, saying, you know what? Since they calling me a rat, since I agreed to work with the feds, do y'all want me to reveal to other rappers who are snitching as well that I found out? They told me that these rappers snitched as well. He did a poll. Obviously, a lot of people said yes. And then he dropped into Snoop Dogg's comment section and said, hey, sir, let's have a chat. From there, Tekashi 6ix9ine went on to post a video of him watching Suge Knight. And in this video, Suge Knight is alluding to Snoop Dogg being a rat or an informant. But this was a long time ago. But it is Suge Knight saying Snoop Dogg was a rat or an informant at that time. And 6ix9ine says if you're in denial, the paperwork is online. And Suge Knight speaks on it from prison. But we choosing to ignore this from who we want to call rats. All right. Well, Snoop Dogg saw this and it pissed him the hell off, and he dropped a very petty response in video format. Play me a little bit of this record that he made in the direction of Tekashi 6ix9ine. Give me a little bit of it.
Last time you said something, I ain't had time. But today, I got time. You better get the fuck off my line, nigga. Rat boy. You really better leave me alone. I ain't the one. No way. No way. Go on and do your shit and get out my way, bitch. You funky dog head, rainbow head, dog head bitch. Yeah, you. Better leave the dog alone. Go find you a cat. Tom and Jerry shit. Fuck with the dog. Nothing nice. Bitch. Rat boy.
Yo, blood, like, what I tell you about coming around the block, you gonna get me killed, stupid? You've been ducking and dodging me, it's all over. We have enough information to bring down the whole organization. You can get me up, fans riding with me up. Never was a fucking shooter, nigga. Blood, I fooled you niggas in the pit with them booty. Get them to like booty, nigga. All my fans, they gon' bang this shit, yeah, they love us.
When someone sees Tekashi 6ix9ine, a lot of thoughts run through their head, but it's up to them to make up his story. That's where the fiction character comes into play.
You ain't no blood. You's a wannabe. When I get out, watch me do this shit, right? Watch me be right back on top, blood.
So you back on the streets?
50, you know the vibes. Judge, let me out, blood.
You know you a fuck nigga for snitching.
I mean, snitching cool, that's on my daughter. Nigga, I be trolling. Them niggas mad at me, but they can't see. It's not about loyalty. It's not with me. BLOOD, NYC. These old heads envy me.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg also added, niggas know I ain't have nothing to do with Suge Knight getting time. We had the same lawyers. This rat calling me a snitch, and FYI, he most likely drew up the papers. He do work with the police. Suge and me on great terms now, so if I told on him, we would never be cool, and that's a fact. Now carry on and stay tuned for the Tattletales movie and record, little bitch, at 6ix9ine Official. I got time today. Alright, again, a couple more comments from them back and forth. I believe 6ix9ine went on to call Snoop Dogg old. He said, he's talking about his age, and he's made a couple of old guy jokes. But yeah, here we are with these two. Why is Snoop Dogg doing this? By the way, Snoop, and I gotta be, you come to my platform for the real. All right, you ain't gonna get this anywhere else. I gotta call it like how I see it. To the win for Tekashi 6ix9ine, y'all know he a troll. The win is him getting a response from Snoop Dogg. That's what he wants. You're growing his popularity. And I can't believe Tekashi came home and did this, man. I said that earlier in the video. I cannot believe Tekashi doubled down on this. Like, Tekashi had a few different ways he could have branded himself coming home from prison when he wanted to drop music. I can't believe this is the way he's going out. Like, this is the wildest way to go out. If this is me talking here. Like, you could have came home, laid low for a year. Fuck what that label talking about. You could have came home, laid low, then start dropping some music just like the Google record. You could have did that, but you didn't have to still act like the hip-hop antagonist. They already hate you, nigga. And now you're messing with OGs like Snoop. Like, bro, it's going to get to the point where you got so many enemies. If something were to happen to you, no one's going to know who did it. Like, there ain't going to be a long out case to see who fucked you over. You got too many enemies, bro. You got too many. You're hated by everyone. How are you going to move around when quarantine is over? You do realize at some point this pandemic's going to be over, bro. You're not 50 Cent. You're not the second coming of 50 Cent. I think Tekashi 6ix9ine, and I know it's 50 Cent. It's 50, bro. Because rest in peace to the dead Pop Smoke. Pop was about to hop into this lane too. It's 50. They look, obviously it's New York. It's 50 Cent. He's the one that they're looking at. They look at 50 Cent's Instagram and they see he's able to beef online. He's able to do this. He calls out Ja Rule, Irv Gotti. He does it, so I can do it too. He ain't dead. What you guys got to understand is, first and foremost, 50 Cent is really from the trenches and the streets for real. You can say what you want about his personality, his character, whatever. That's to each his own. He's really from that life for real. Before the rap shit. Now, what 50 decides to do as a rapper and a mogul, he's got enough money to protect himself. He's millions upon millions of dollars of up. You're not 50 Cent's caliber of money. All right, you don't got that, Tekashi. He's really, when you really from the streets, he's got relationships, he's got partners around him. You ain't never gonna see 50 Cent walking by himself. All right, he's got a lot of people around him. You're not 50 Cent, Tekashi. Like, this ain't gonna work for you. People respect 50. A lot of people who got issues with 50, they understand how important he was to hip hop, how big of a rapper he was, and they respect that he could do something to them. They don't respect your street acumen. You can't just go online calling Snoop Dogg a rat and trying to convince people like, yo, now Snoop Dogg's a snitch. You might do that with your fan base, but that's not Snoop Dogg's fan base anyway. He doesn't care what kids think about him any goddamn way. Like, the kids might be convinced, oh my gosh, yes, Tekashi 6ix9ine was right. Snoop's a rat too. They don't want to talk about Snoop Dogg being a rat. I have no evidence to support that Snoop Dogg is a rat. I have nothing to back that up. Nothing whatsoever. I have no information to ever back that up. That's just Tekashi talking, trying to bring people on the other side of the fence. You're not going to get people to turn on Snoop Dogg. Now, I don't agree with Snoop Dogg stooping down to your level to beef with him. I think that's ridiculous that Snoop Dogg doing that, because if you give it the time of day, you look, Snoop Dogg was online a week ago and he told Meek Mill to not respond to Tekashi 6ix9ine. He said something about you get in the ring with people like that and then you look crazy. And then he goes and does the same thing. That's why people don't listen to OG rappers, by the way, because y'all niggas talk a good game until y'all in the situation. I don't agree with Snoop Dogg responding to 6ix9ine. I don't. But since we're here, you're not going to get fans to flip on maybe the most popular rapper ever. All right? This is not going to end well with you. It's almost like Tekashi's like, fuck it. It is what it is. The world hates me anyway. It's almost like he's just gonna go out letting everybody know I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with anybody. It's him against the world, and that's not good. It's not how you want to move. That's not how you want to live. Outside's got to open back up one day. Here's a quick news break with yours truly. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Snoop Dogg and Tekashi 6ix9ine beefing online. I'm out. He now has 209 Hot 100 entries. So just to put this in perspective, that's more than Jay-Z and Kanye West combined, Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown combined, Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber combined, Elvis Presley and the Beatles combined, Aretha Franklin and James Brown, you get my drift here, combined. As great as Drake has